Are you crushing so hard that your heart starts racing every time you accidentally lock eyes with them? Whether it is the neighbor down the street, that classmate in your school, or just a mysterious stranger who scrolls past on your social media. But here is the thing. Those butterflies in your stomach, the endless daydreams, and that sweet fear of making the first move, they are not always love. They might just be a clever trick your brain is playing on you, where you are not actually falling for the real person, but for the perfect version you are created in your head. And today, based on the deepest psychological studies on infatuation, I am about to reveal 17 mind-blowing facts about crushes that most people have no idea about. Ready to have your brain completely flipped upside down? Let us dive in. Firstly, it is common to find yourself drawn to someone who seems out of reach. As humans, it is only natural for us to desire things that are out of reach, including relationships with certain people. What is the reason behind that? This is due to its activation of the default mode network, which is the area of the brain linked to imagination and daydreaming. This ongoing state of creativity triggers a release of dopamine at the mere thought of them. It is possible that you do not have a strong fondness for them. What you really desire is the notion of being with them. We often nurture that notion as much as possible because it provides a sense of security. There is additional information on that topic. When you have a crush, it is common to feel a heightened fear of rejection. This is why, even with a small opportunity to approach your crush, you might hold back, as you tend to favor the idealized relationship you are created in your imagination. You find greater contentment in the potential of a relationship, the concept itself, rather than in the uncertainty of exploring whether it could truly materialize. When you have a crush, your brain often tends to ignore the person's flaws, creating an illusion of perfection. This concept is referred to as idealization. You may find yourself assigning admirable or desirable qualities to them, even if they do not truly have those traits. Your brain tends to concentrate on the positive emotions they bring, leading you to overlook any negative traits in their personality. Being mindful of this tendency is crucial, as it can lead to unrealistic expectations and hinder your ability to recognize the person they genuinely are. Once you learn the name of your crush, it seems to pop up all around you all the time. This phenomenon is known as the Baader-Meinhof effect. In this state, you experience an elevated awareness and a tendency to focus on the traits of your crush. When your crush's name is Joy, you start to notice and connect the name Joy with various things around you, leading to thoughts of them more frequently than usual. Interestingly, you engage in this behavior without even realizing it. Your background, social environment, and personality play a crucial role in shaping your attractions and the reasons behind them. Research on romantic attraction and rejection indicates that these elements also play a significant role in the chances that your crush might not share your feelings. This is not intended to dampen your enthusiasm for your crush, but rather to help you stay rooted in reality, no matter how much you might want to be in a fantasy world. Are you discovering these facts to be informative? We are love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this, please give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Interestingly, when men are speaking to someone they have a crush on, they often lower their voices. Have you ever found yourself sending voice notes to your crush in the morning, using that unique morning voice of yours? How often do you do this? It is an interesting behavior that men often display to demonstrate their masculinity, strength, and dominance. Interestingly, number 7 reveals that women tend to be more attracted to men with deep voices. This preference stems from the feelings of delicacy, vulnerability, safety, and assurance that such voices evoke. Is not that fascinating? Mimicry can indicate attraction. One clear sign that someone might have a crush on you is when they start to mirror your body language, communication style, or expressions. This mirroring can make you notice similarities in how you look, talk, or act together. In certain respects, we make an effort to align with what they endorse. Psychologists suggest that a typical crush tends to last about 4 months. If your feelings continue beyond this time frame, what you may be experiencing could be a deeper, more lasting love, rather than simply a temporary infatuation. This idea, while it may appear to be a bit of a cliché, is actually grounded in substantial psychological research. Before taking any steps, it is crucial to confirm that your feelings are not merely a fleeting infatuation. Number 10. Individuals frequently perceive others as more attractive when those individuals are favored by others. When individuals observe that others find someone appealing, they may start to develop feelings for that person just based on that perception. This can occur no matter how a person looks or what their social standing is. Although some people may remain unaffected by this, a significant number are attracted to individuals who are seen as appealing by others. Did you know that when you have a crush on someone, you tend to remember more of your dreams? That is number 11. When you are romantically infatuated with someone, your brain tends to enhance emotional sensitivity, improve sleep patterns, and boost attention and memory, all thanks to that person being the focus of your positive emotions. These factors contribute to enhancing your ability to recall your dreams more effectively. The butterflies you feel in your stomach when you see your crush are actually a stress response triggered by an adrenaline rush. When you mention having butterflies, it typically means you are feeling stressed or anxious about how the date or situation might unfold. When you are 13, pretending not to miss your crush can actually make you miss them even more. Trying to convince yourself that you do not miss your crush might not work out as you hope. This phenomenon relates to the idea of psychological resistance, where your mind pushes back against attempts to suppress thoughts and feelings. The harder you attempt to avoid thinking about or missing your crush, the more you find yourself thinking about them instead. Your brain does not completely accept the idea of pretending, and trying to push these feelings down only makes them stronger. At 14, it is likely that you are imagined having a conversation in your mind with your crush. It is common for individuals to daydream about their crush, often envisioning imaginary conversations with them. Our brains have a tendency to mimic social interactions, which helps us get ready for actual situations we might face. Visualizing these conversations allows you to practice your responses and envision the flow of the interaction, which boosts your sense of readiness and self-assurance. This approach helps you navigate your emotions and explore the potential of your relationship with your crush. At 15, a girl may find herself playing with her hair when she is near her crush, which can be a subtle sign of attraction. This behavior may serve as a self-soothing method for her to attract attention. Engaging in regular conversations with your crush can enhance your mental strength by boosting your confidence and refining your social skills. Engaging with someone you find attractive enhances your ability to handle your feelings and communicate your thoughts clearly. Sometimes, thinking about your crush can feel overwhelming and difficult to manage. If you often catch yourself daydreaming about someone to the extent that it disrupts your everyday activities, you could be experiencing limerence. Limerence is a phase characterized by intense infatuation, where thoughts of your crush can become overwhelming and difficult to control. Psychologist Dorothy Tenev outlines this phase as one that begins with a heightened sense of joy and emotional excitement, which can evolve into an uncontrollable desire for another individual. This occurs as your brain's reward system becomes more sensitive, linking thoughts of your crush to feelings of pleasure. Your thoughts keep circling back to them, which makes it difficult to concentrate on anything else. There is no need to worry. Your mind is trying its hardest to nudge you towards taking a break and reaching out to your crush with those intrusive thoughts. Crushes can sometimes remain just that, simple feelings without evolving into intense fixations. For many, the thrill of having a crush remains a source of joy and does not spiral into obsessive thinking. However, some individuals might find themselves in a state of limerence, where their daydreams evolve into an intense obsession. As you navigate the ups and downs of having a crush, keep in mind that these moments are a fundamental part of our human experience. Listen to your heart, welcome the thrill, and grow from the pain. It is important not to be too hard on yourself if the feelings are not mutual. Embrace the opportunity to learn and grow from every experience. And who knows, one of these brief sparks of attraction could very well develop into a wonderful love story that you genuinely deserve. Still waiting to make a move on your crush? Take a look at this video to find out if they are anticipating your next move.